the shadow on the ceiling, tracing every crack along the wall, trying to find the second where we stumbled before we had the distance to the fall. I'd go back to the kitchen on that Tuesday and catch the glass before it hit the floor. I'd swallow every sharp and jagged sentence before they drove you out the garden door. If I could turn back time, I'd be a savior. I'd be the storm that washed the slate to white. I'd find a version of us that was happy and hold on through the middle of the night. I'd trade my every future for a minute of a past where I was still enough for you. I'd rewrite every page and every ending if I could only find a way back through. The clock upon the mantle is a liar. It only knows the way to move ahead. It doesn't care about the empty pillow or the heavy things that I should not have said. I go back to the day the leaves were turning and stay inside the safety of your arms. I tell you that the world out there is freezing and keep you tucked away from all the harms. If I could turn back time, I'd be a savior. I'd be the storm that washed the slate to white. I'd find the version of us that was happy and hold on through the middle of the night. I'd trade my every future for a minute of a past where I was still enough for you. I'd rewrite every page and every ending if I could only find a way back through. But the gears are locked and rusted in the station, and the tracks are grown with weeds and bitterroot. There's no engine that can pull me through the seasons back to the yesterday that still had you. Turn back time, I'd be a savior. I'd be the storm that washed the slate to white. I'd find the version of us that was happy and hold on through the middle of the night. I'd trade my every future for a minute of a past where I was still enough for you. Rewrite every page and every ending if I could only find a way back through. But the sun is coming up on 2026, and the calendar is something I can't fix. I'm just a ghost in a museum of then, waiting for a door to open up again. But it never does, I can't turn back time. I'm still stuck here in the space where you were mine. I still brew 2 cups in the morning before I remember you're gone. The steam rises up like a ghost in the light of a house that feels way too drawn. I've left your side of the closet untouched. Your shirts still hold on to your sin. It's funny how much of a life can be held in the places where you never went. And all the space you left behind is a canyon that I'm trying to cross. It's the silence that screams in the middle of night. It's the weight of a permanent loss. I'm a map with no stars, I'm a bird with no sky, just a shadow that's lost its own light. Every room is a tomb of the things we once said in the space you left behind tonight. There's a dent in the sofa where you used to sit, and a book with a page folded down. I can't bring myself to finish the words or to wear any color but brown. The neighbors still ask how I'm doing today. I smile till my face starts to ache, but I'm drowning in air that you used to breathe, in a heart that's too tired to break. And all the space you left behind is a canyon I'm trying to cross. It's the silence that screams in the middle of night. It's the weight of a permanent loss. I'm a map with no stars, I'm a bird with no sky, just a shadow that's lost its own light. Every room is a tomb of the things we once said in the space you left behind tonight. I try to fill it with noise and with people, with static and wine and regret, but the holes in the floorboards are deeper than time, and I haven't found bottom just yet. Dust settles down on your empty shoes. The clock takes a rhythm so slow. I'm still here waiting for nothing at all in the space where you used to go. Just a hole in the space you left behind. The city outside is a riot of noise, but in here the silence is loud. I'm sitting alone on the edge of the bed in a house that's become like a shroud. I used to listen for your key in the lock, or the hum of your breath in your sleep. But now there's a rhythm I can't tune out, and a promise I can't seem to keep. It's New Year's Eve 2025, and the world is counting down to the start. But I'm stuck in the echo of what used to be, with this thumping inside of my heart. It's a heavy dull hammer on a rusted out nail, reminding me I'm still here, while the only person I wanna be with has vanished into the year. And oh, stay away. In the sound of my heart, the clock is ticking down the final breaths of December. It's New Year's Eve in 2025. The world is chasing fireworks, desperate to remember what it feels like to be young and feel alive. But I'm chasing lines of history across my open palms, the ghost of where your fingers used to be. There's a silence in the kitchen that no melody can calm, since you became a phantom memory. They tell me time's a bandage that'll cover up the red, that the stinging always fades into the skin. But they haven't seen the empty half of this hollowed out bed, or the battle that I know I'll never win. It's not a wound that's open, it's a map of where we failed, a permanent reminder on the soul. Every promise that we weathered, every dream that we derailed, has left a debt I can't afford to pull. 'Cause some wounds don't close, they just become a part of you, a jagged silver line that marks the day that the best of what I was split entirely into, when you turned around and walked the other way. No, the medicine don't work, and the seasons don't reveal a way to make the aching disappear. I'm just living with the truth of the scars that never heal at the ending of another lonely year. I could hide them under layers, I could pretend I'm fine, I could tell the world I've moved along the track. But the skin is always tender where your heart was pressed to mine, and there's no way to grow the missing pieces back. Some wounds don't close, they just become a part of you. of carrying the weight. I'm still here and I'm still so alone, writing songs for a love that came too late. It's not a story, it's a mark, the scars that never heal in the dark. And I'm still bleeding for you. The streetlights were humming a low, hollow tune under a pale disappearing moon. You stood by the car with your keys in your hand, like a traveler leaving a sinking lamp. I tried to memorize the curve of your jaw, the smallest details of the person I saw. But the wind caught the moment and tore it away, and I didn't know it was the end of the day. You didn't look back as you pulled from the curb. I didn't reach out, I didn't say a word. I thought there'd be thousands, I'll see you tomorrows, not this heavy collection of permanent sorrows. Now I look at the door and I wait for the sound of your footsteps returning to level the ground. But the driveway is empty, the asphalt is cold, and the story is finished before it was told. And I'm haunted by the last time I saw your face, the way the light hits you in that lonely place. You were halfway to Gandhi before I could blink. Now I'm standing right here on the edge of the brink. I'd give up my breathing, I'd give up my name to go back to that night and just stop the frame. But the world keeps on turning at a merciless pace since the last time I saw your face. It's been months since that shadow went dark in the hall. Now it's late December and I'm hitting the wall. It's New Year's Eve 2025 and I'm barely believing I'm still alive. The fireworks are starting, the sky is in flames, but all I can see are the ghosts of our Yeah, I'm haunted by the last time I saw your face, the way the light hit you in that lonely place. You were halfway to Gandhi before I could blink. Now I'm standing right here on the edge of the brink. I'd give up my breathing, I'd give up my name to go back to that night and just stop the frame. But the world keeps on turning at a merciless pace since the last time I saw your face. Your eyes were so tired, your smile was so thin. I didn't know then that the winter was in. Now the clock strikes 12 and the room is so vast, and that look in your eyes was the one meant to last. very last time I saw your face. The mirror in the hallway meant the hammer of my grief. I thought that breaking things would bring a moment of relief, but now the floor is shimmering with 1,000 jagged stars, and I'm kneeling in the wreckage, counting up the scars. It's New Year's Eve 2025 and the fireworks are bright, but I'm crawling on the carpet in the dim and dusty light, trying to find the fragment where your smile used to be, before the weight of goodbye came and crashed down over me. I found a shard of Tuesday when we laughed until we cried, in a sharp-edged piece of Sunday where the last of us just died. My palms are red and stinging, but I cannot look away from the puzzle of a lifetime that I've managed to betray. I'm trying to fit the edges of the you back into us, but the glue is long since dried into a pile of gray and dust. The frame is sitting empty like a window to a storm, and the air around me's freezing where it used to be so warm. Of a love that it didn't hold, trying to keep the splinters from the biting winter cold. Every sharp reflection is a ghost I can't escape, a memory of a person in a broken hollow shape. My hands are shaking badly and the edges start to blur. I'm looking for the heartbeat of the person that you were, but there's no way to fix it. No matter what I do, I'm just picking up the pieces of the life I had with you. They say you can't go backward, that the glass will never mend, that some things aren't just broken, they have reached a jagged end. But I'd rather cut my fingers on the sharpest part of them than walk into a now where I don't see your face again. Is a ghost I can't escape, a memory of a person in a broken hollow shape. My hands are shaking badly and the edges start to blur. I'm looking for the heartbeat of the person that you were, but there's no way to fix it. No matter what I do, I'm just picking up the pieces of the life I had with you. The clock strikes 12 in the distance. The floor is mostly clean, but I'm still missing fragments of the places where we've been. One small sliver stuck beneath my skin. Until the new year begins without you. I watch your tail lights fade to embers in the driveway of a house that isn't home. I had a script of all the pleases, and I'm sorry, but I stood there like a statue made of stone. The air was thick with everything unspoken, a heavy fog between your heart and mine. I traded don't go for a bitter silence, and watch you cross the disappearing line. Now they're screaming in the hallways of my memory, a choir of the things I kept inside. Like I was wrong and stay another lifetime, and without you there's nowhere left to hide. I'm a library of chapters never finished, a book of pages frozen in the red. I'm dying in the quiet of the aftermath, living with the words I should have said. I find them at the bottom of my coffee, I hear them when the rain hits on the glass. That I love you, that I took for granted, thinking we had years we never passed. I should have told you that you were my anchor, that the world was only bright because of you. But I let my pride build up a fortress, and now the wind is blowing right on through. And they're screaming in the hallways of my memory, a choir of the things I kept inside. Like I was wrong and stay another lifetime, and without you there's nowhere left to hide. I'm a library of chapters never finished, a book of pages frozen in the red. I'm dying in the quiet of the aftermath, living with the words I should have said. It's too late to send a letter to the wreckage, it's too late to shout them at the sky. The most painful thing about the truth I've learned is it only finds its voice after goodbye. Yeah, they're screaming in the hallways of my memory, a choir of the things I kept inside. Like I was wrong and stay another lifetime, and without you there's nowhere left to hide. I'm a library of chapters never finished, a book of pages frozen in the red. I'm dying in the quiet of the aftermath, living with the words I should have said. I'm sorry, I need you, please come back home. They're just echoes in an empty room alone, just whispers in the dark, the words I should have said. Now I'm the only one who hears them. I found a box hidden deep beneath the stairs, full of moments that we used to call our own. The edges of the glossy papers fraying like the foundation of the life we'd outgrown. I'm looking at your smile in the canyon, back in the summer of 2023, before the colors started losing all their vibrance, and you became a stranger next to me. The sunlight on the mantle is a thief now, piece of our history dies. We're turning into silhouettes and shadows, blurred lines where your hand used to hold mine. It's a slow motion erasure of a lifetime, a slow retreat across a boundary line. And we're fading, just like old photographs, losing the light and the sound of our lives. The silver is peeling, the memories are gray. I'm watching the best of us wash all away. I try to hold on till my fingers are sore, but I don't even recognize us anymore. Just a chemical ghost of a love that was true in these fading photographs of me and you. If I put them in the dark, will they stay perfect? Can I freeze the frame before the image goes? But even in the black, the ink is drifting, like the ending that everyone already knows. Yeah, we're fading, just like old photographs, losing the light and the sound of our lives. The silver is peeling, the memories are gray. I'm watching the best of us wash all away. I try to hold on till my fingers are sore, but I don't even recognize us anymore. Just a chemical ghost of a love that was true in these fading photographs of me and you. Now it's New Year's Eve, 2025, and I'm barely keeping the image alive. Just a white piece of paper, a frame on the wall, nothing left of the feeling at all. Just a blur in the corner of my eye, fading out. Goodbye. The record player scratching on a song we used to know. The candles burn to nothing in the window, steady glow. I reach out for a hand that's made of moonlight and a mist, remembering the velvet of the mouth I haven't kissed since the world was full of color, back before the sky turned gray. I'm still standing in the kitchen where you turned and walked away. Now the clock is ticking louder as it nears the midnight hour, while I'm holding on to petals from a dead and dried up flower. I lead the way with shaking steps across the hardwood floor, tracing out the patterns of the life we lived before. I can almost feel your jacket and the way you'd pull me near, but the only thing that's breathing is the silence that I hear. The neighbors think I've lost it, seeing silhouettes move by, but they don't know I'm keeping every us and we alive. It's a New Year's Eve in 2025, a cold and lonely day, and I'm keeping one more promise that I made a year too late. And I'm dancing with my shadow in the middle of the room, wrapped just to see your blue eyes shine. And for half a spinning second, I can pretend that you're still mine. Yeah, I'm dancing with my shadow in the middle of the room, wrapped up in the fragrance of your favorite old perfume. The music's only playing in the hollow of my chest, while I try to find some rhythm in a heart that cannot rest. I'm spinning through the memories, I'm waltzing with the ghost of the person in this universe that I still love the most. It's a ballroom for the broken, and I'm leading it alone, just dancing with my shadow now that you are finally gone. The song is fading out now, the needle's at the end. I'm whispering I love you to a space that won't respond, just me and the reflection on the cold and empty glass, watching one more year of missing you slowly, finally pass. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Just my shadow. The calendar is bleeding red circles, each one a monument to what I've lost. I used to measure time in your laughter, now I'm just calculating the cost. The sun still drags itself over the skyline, but the light doesn't reach to the floor. I'm living in the wreckage of always, and the ghost of your hand on the door. I'm just counting the days since I felt alive, counting the breaths that it takes to survive. 1,000 mornings of waking up cold, 500 stories that'll never be told. It's a long, lonely math that I do in my head, summing up all of the things that we said. The numbers keep growing, but I'm falling through, just counting the days without you. The grocery list is getting much shorter, I don't buy the fruit that you like. There's a coat on the hook in the hallway, like a mountain I'm too tired to hike. I see couples holding hands in the evening, and I wonder if they know the truth, that a heart can be stolen in seconds after spending a lifetime in bloom. I'm just counting the days since I felt alive, counting the breaths that it takes to survive. 1,000 mornings of waking up cold, 500 stories that'll never be told. It's a long, lonely math that I do in my head, summing up all of the things that we said. The numbers keep growing, but I'm falling through, just counting the days without you. They say that time is a healer, a friend, that the counting will stop and the aching will end. But the further I get from the day that you left, the more I'm a stranger, a soul in a red. 64. Today makes a year since you walked out the door. Tomorrow is a number I don't wanna know. I'm still at the start with nowhere to go. Just another day without you.